Hello, and welcome to Applied Martial Arts Academy, right here in the heart of Virginia Beach, Virginia. I'm Master Spence, and this is the introductory video of a series from Applied Martial Arts. These are the requirements for your testing for your white belt. We'll go over each of the following areas: the meaning of the belt, goals to achieve, self-examination, Korean terminology, kicks, forms, self-defense, and finish up with a physical test. First, let's go over the meaning of the belt. White belt. The color symbolizes purity and innocence. The student is just beginning and therefore keeps a pure mind with an anticipation of things they will learn. Not a full cup thinking where they believe they already know what they will do, but more like an empty cup thinking, emptying their own ideas and allowing room to receive teaching and instruction, not only from their martial arts instructors, but from their parents and teachers as well. The goals to achieve. The student reflects on the academy motto, always think before acting, and can give a possible scenario where thinking before acting prevented them from a greater problem. Self-examination. They'll give one example of how martial arts can or has made a positive change in their life. The terminology, which would be Korean. Being able to count 1 to 5. Hana, do, set, net, and doset. We'll go over the kicks, which is the stretch kick, bandal chuggi, crescent kick, ap chuggi, front snap kick, and dolo chuggi. Let's go to the kicks. All right, we're going to start the kicks. Now, before I get started, later on we'll talk about forms. We'll talk about the position of attention and the ready position. But to go into the kicks, I have to give you a little precursor to show you how we start. Chitty up, which means attention, feet and toes together, head and eyes straight, hands placed firmly against the side, not looking around. Junbi, which is the ready position, left foot steps out in 3 seconds, hana, do, set, snaps out. Now, to start off the kicks, you step back with your right foot into the long stance, like so. Ready position, hut. Now, the stretch kick, you keep your back leg stiff as if you had a piece of wood in it. And you use your hands like you're riding a motorcycle. You kick straight up and down, like so. Stretching the back part of the leg. Don't overkick because you end up flying down and landing on your back. You don't want to do that. You do both sides. Switch it. Yeah. Left side as well. And switch it. Yeah. Now, the next kick is called the front snap kick or ap chuggi. Again, right foot back, fighting stance. Knee comes up first. Chambered. The foot is pointed, but the toes are curled back. So the ball of the foot is the striking area. From the side, up first, kick, and back. Okay, the next kick is the crescent kick, or bandal chuggi. We'll be going the outside crescent kick, where your leg will come straight up the center and then go out, like so. Stiff back leg, just like the stretch kick, hands in place, just like you're riding a motorcycle, but as you bring the leg over, you drop that right hand, like so. Switch. And switch. That concludes the kick for this part of the test. We're in the forms portions now. For the white belt level, there's no pumse or form that the student has to do. However, they have basic stances, blocking, and positioning they must know and understand the commands, which will be in Korean. Instructor Gil will demonstrate. The first thing everyone learns is attention, which is the command is chitty up. So if the person is standing on a thing in a relaxed position and you say chitty up, feet, toes come together, legs straight, eyes pointing forward, hands in line on the seams on the side. Very rigid, not looking around or not moving. That's position of attention. The next position is called Junbi, which means ready position. Junbi. The student steps out with his left leg a shoulder width. His shoulders, right here, if you measure straight down, are in line with his feet. His hands are down, and there's a perfect fist space right in between. All in one motion, the legs come up, the left leg only moves, comes up, and goes to the Junbi position. Next is Kimojasi Junbi. Now he will step out, double shoulder width, both elbows and both fists coming back for double elbow strike, and positioning very low, squatting with his legs and the top of his thighs level and parallel to the ground. Kimojasi Junbi. Back is straight, head and eyes are forward, feet are double shoulder width, and his legs are level. Command of parole means to come back to the position of Junbi. And shoo, which is chitty up and relax. The next stance we're going to go into is called the long stance. Junbi. Step forward, left foot, long stance. Ready? Hut! Now his feet, again, are double the shoulder width in length. His head facing forward, shoulders square, backhand tight, fist back, elbow strike, and he has a left hand down for a low block. This is the long stance. This stance we conduct all of our stretching drills and training from. And parole. He steps back with his left foot and goes back to the Junbi position. And show. Meditate. Meditate is the last position. Really is the first. Because when the students come onto the mat, they learn how to meditate. They must sit there kneeling with their hands on top of their thighs, eyes closed, not moving, and being very still. Then I say, kunye. Kunye means bow. The student bows and then goes back to the meditate position. That concludes the forms portion of the white belt exam. Now we're going to do our self-defense portion. For the self-defense for white belt, there are only two requirements. One is the wrist grab. We'll do right and left hand, and a grab from behind, double. Instructor Gill is going to show us on this one. Right hand grab. Now, always remember, 4 fingers. That's the strong side. Don't pull away from that side. 1 finger, which is the thumb, that's the side you want to go against. So when you're being grabbed, make sure you don't go against the strong side, but you bring your hand up in a circular motion and bring it down right on the other side of the person's wrist. That way, they cannot hold on. Left hand, same thing. Don't go to the away because those are the 4 fingers. So go against the thumb. Again, up and over. It doesn't matter if he does a cross grab. It's the same thing. I don't want to go this way because he's got the 4 fingers. He's got the 1 here, up and over. And same on the other side. Up and over. The next self-defense move is a double grab from behind, where the attacker comes up from behind you and you being unaware, and they grab you and pin both of your arms. Kimojasi stances that we did earlier demonstrates how that is used to get away from an attacker. We'll demonstrate. Instructor Gill is going to grab me from behind and I'm being unaware. He pins both of my arms as he grabs me. I drop my weight and put my feet out at a double shoulder width apart while pushing out with both hands simultaneously. My arms act as a lever, pushing his arms up and break me free. I then turn with my left, elbow to the ribs, and elbow to the ribs. One more time. That concludes the 2 requirements for the self-defense portion. All right, now we're going to our physical fitness portion of the test. Very simple. 5 knuckle push-ups and 5 sit-ups. But first, you need to know how to make a proper fist before you can try a knuckle push-up. Extend your hands fully, fingers extended and together. Curl them in tightly, and then lock the thumb down, locking the rest of the fingers. So it's a nice one solid thing, not giving, not a loose fist. Now, these 2 knuckles are the 2 knuckles you're doing your push-ups on. The rest of the knuckles must remain up, so it'll look like this. Both hands. Your body must be in a rigid position, not with your butt elevated, but your body pretty much in a straight, level position. I'll demonstrate. Hana. Do, set, net, dulcet. Okay, now for the sit-ups. Your feet should be flat on the ground. Your knees and legs should be at a 45-degree angle. Flat on your back. Hands across your chest. When you come up in the sit-up position, your knees must at least touch, your elbows must touch your knees or pass them for a full sit-up. Hana. Do. Set. Net. Dulcet. Doing it with control helps strengthen your core. So try to avoid jerky motions or you thrusting your butt down the ground or kicking your feet to get yourself back up. Try doing it slowly. Helps strengthen your center. Well, that concludes the physical fitness portion of our exam. So go back and review everything, and I'll see you on test day. Keep practicing.